In a serene valley surrounded by misty mountains and lush green forests, there lived a revered Zen master. His teachings had changed countless lives, helping people uncover their true purpose and find harmony. The master's humble monastery, nestled beside a tranquil lake, was a haven for those seeking clarity amidst the chaos of life. One day, a wealthy merchant named Hiroshi arrived at the monastery. His face was lined with stress, and his heart was heavy with discontent. Bowing before the Zen master, Hiroshi poured out his frustrations. "Master," he began, "I have wealth, power, and influence, yet I feel empty. My days are consumed with pursuits that bring me no joy. I fear I am wasting my life. Tell me, what should I focus on to find true fulfillment?" The Zen master listened intently, his gaze calm and piercing. After a moment of silence, he stood and beckoned Hiroshi to follow him to the edge of the lake. There he handed the merchant a large glass jar and several items: rocks, pebbles, sand, and a jug of water. "Fill this jar," the master instructed, "but be mindful of how you do it." Curious but skeptical, Hiroshi began. First, he poured the sand into the jar, filling it nearly halfway. Next, he added the pebbles, shaking the jar to make room for them. When he reached for the rocks, he realized there was no space left. Frustrated, he looked at the master and said, "It's impossible to fit everything." The master smiled and emptied the jar. "Try again," he said, "but this time begin with the rocks." Following the master's advice, Hiroshi placed the rocks into the jar first. Then he added the pebbles, shaking them so they nestled between the rocks. Next came the sand, which filled the smaller gaps. Finally, he poured the water, which flowed around everything and filled the jar to the brim. The merchant looked up, astonished. "Master, I see it now. The key is to start with the big things." The master nodded, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. "Exactly," he said. "The rocks represent your true priorities, the things that truly matter, like your health, relationships, purpose, and inner peace. The pebbles are important but less essential, your career, hobbies, and material possessions. The sand and water are the trivial distractions that often consume our time and energy." "If you focus on the sand and water first," the master continued, "you'll have no room for the rocks. But if you prioritize the rocks, everything else will find its place." So what's the takeaway from this story? It's simple. Reflect on your own life. Are you filling your jar with sand and water, chasing distractions, pleasing others, or obsessing over material gains? Or are you starting with the rocks, investing your time and energy in what truly matters? Life is precious and fleeting, and every moment is an opportunity to align your actions with your true purpose. Now it's your turn. What are the rocks in your life? Share them in the comments below. And if this story resonated with you, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more inspiring content like this. Thank you for watching, and remember, life is too short to waste on the wrong things. Prioritize wisely, stay present, and see you in the next video.